Good day to those who are watching. Today, my team and I will be informing you about the data that we have collected and analyzed for our project. Do note that in this pre-recorded data analysis section, we have only selected and analyzed data that has a significant impact on the project we are currently doing. Starting off with demographic information acquired, we discovered that the respondents were predominantly Malay and Muslim. The respondents are all students ranging in age from 19 to 21. More than half of them were men, with the remainder being women. Section 3 explained how respondents perceive and feel religious leverage. We discovered that many respondents recognized religious influence and had personally experienced and witnessed it. During the interview, we discovered that things like employing hereafter to lure votes were done in the political campaign. In addition, we could observe that majority of them were repulsed by the concept that religious leverage conveyed. Many respondents said it caused ethnic and religious division and that it opposed semangat perpaduan.
As for question 13, majority of the students felt that there is no place for religion in politics. During the interview session, one interviewee said it should not be used excessively. And for the next question, most of the respondents agreed that religion does affect their participation in politics. This is because the interviewees said that they could not make choices in supporting parties as they tend to favor a specific religion. For the next question, for question 15, nearly all felt that political parties often use Islamic texts and teachings to their advantage, as during the interview session, one interviewee mentioned that there have been some occurrences of different interpretations and the likely chance for exploitations throughout the religion. And for question 16, a high number of students viewed that politicians that use Islamic texts and teachings are hypocrites. This is because one of the interviewee told that majority of the politicians always do things that are contrary from their statements.
Question 19 discusses the effectiveness of UMNO and past religious leverage tactics on Malays and Muslims with an astounding 33, which is 83% of respondents, agreeing with the statement. We discovered during the interview that this could be due to the importance of religion in Malaysians' lives, making it a major decision factor in politics. In addition, we can see that 10% of respondents disagree with the statement. This could be due to the liberal political background as opposed to conservative or religiously based politics. Question 20 discusses that the impact of religious tactics on the community. The vast majority of respondents believe that the religious tactics had a negative impact on the community. We discovered during the interview that this could be due to the observable conditions Malaysians face, such as racial and religious separation, as well as open discrimination.
Moving on to question 23, majority of the respondents felt that politicians use religion to cover up controversies because tons of money has been stolen in the country. However, the attention is frequently diverged to other aspects. On the other hand, for question 24, almost all of the respondents agreed that political parties use sensitive issues to attract support due to related issues happening around them. For an example, in the interview session, one interviewee mentioned that when he goes back to his hometown, it's common to hear villagers accuse other races of doing something that doesn't make any sense in relation to things that happen in the country.
Next, questions 25, 26, and 27 asks if these political parties take advantage of racial sensitivity and religious leverage. For UMNO and PAS, majority agreed upon the question. Based on our interviews, the reason for this is because UMNO is clearly a one-race party that solely survives on the votes from one race, and PAS uses a lot of performative gestures. As for PH, 5 out of 3 agreed upon the question. The reason is because it is apparent that PH takes advantage of racial sensitivities and religious leverage, but in a small amount. Lastly, question 30 shows that almost all agreed on social welfare-based politics bringing a change to the country. Based from our interviews, the reason for this is because social welfare is fundamental for the country as it helps to build up foundation for those that are trying to start on their livelihood. That is all. Thank you.